Hi everyone, it's Danielle with Northlawn Flower Farms. Today I'm planting a Summer Wine Black Ninebark in my garden, and I just wanted to take you along for the ride because ninebarks are one of my all-time favorite shrubs. I was first introduced to them when I read The Cut Flower Garden about 4 years ago, and Erin told me how wonderful the ninebark performed in the vase. So here in Northern America, this is a native plant. They're hardy in zones 3 through 7. This particular variety grows 5 to 6 feet tall and wide, and it wants to be planted in full sun. And if you're using it for a cut, what I've discovered that picking it mid-season through fall, it really performs the best in the vase when it gets really leathery and tough. It's going to give you a longer vase life later on in the season than it will when it pushes out its initial new growth. Now, this particular variety gets white clusters of flowers that then turn into these beautiful seed pods, but depending on what variety of ninebark you pick, some bloom pink, some bloom more of a red, and once we get this planted, I'll take you around my garden and show you some other ninebarks that I have. But it's just such a beautiful plant, whether you're using it in the landscape or whether you're using it for cut flower arranging. I really think it's worth the money to put one of these guys in your garden. And it's a beautiful structure also. It's kind of has that beautiful fountain habit. So really just pick one that's the size that you want so that you don't have to worry about pruning it. It will really look stunning that way. So let's get planting. Well, I feel like this Summer Wine Black Ninebark is just what this area needed. It's just next to a big limelight hydrangea, and then it'll be able to really get its beautiful fountain form going here. I have the obedient plant, which blooms really late, the catmint, which is all blooming now, and then this gold mound spirea. So I think just to have all of these beautiful colors in this area is really going to be lovely. So let me take you over to some of my other ninebarks now. So here is the first ninebark that I'll show you. This is the oldest ninebark that I have, and this one is Tiny Wine Ninebark, and its average size is 3 to 4 feet wide and 3 to 4 feet tall, so its spread and height are the same. It has a beautiful weeping habit. It has a beautiful pink and white clustered flowers, and the main difference too I see in the Tiny Wine is that its leaves are much smaller. So let me get close. So you can see the Tiny Wine has a much smaller leaf than some of the other ninebarks. Like if you're used to, the older varieties like Diablo has a much larger leaf. But I think this Tiny Wine is really nice because I think overall as a plant, it's a much fuller plant. So there's this one, Tiny Wine. Alright, so now here we are on the right side of the border, and this one is a Ginger Wine Ninebark. This one's mature size is 60 to 72 inches tall and wide. And it comes out almost a bright orangey red. It was definitely a little bit more orange than this, I would say 2 weeks ago. And then what it'll do is transition over into this nice rich burgundy color. So the flowers on the ginger wine, they're not open yet, but they are going to be white. And then I really adore the seed heads on the ginger wine. They're a nice vibrant red and they look stunning in floral arrangements. Well, thanks so much for joining me out in the garden today.
I hope you enjoy seeing this 9-bark go into the ground. I'll sure be excited to watch it grow throughout the years. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye.